Hey guys, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me today. I am on day 12 of Tina's 100 mass makes. If I'm calculating this right, because if you've been keeping up, you know that I've been saying that I filmed these ahead. And based on my calculations, I should be saying to you, Happy Thanksgiving. This should be going up Thanksgiving Day. I might be off a day or two. In one direction or the other. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving. It's actually the beginning of November right now when I'm filming it, but all right, what we are making today are envelope booklets, and I'm hoping that this goes relatively quickly. What we're doing is you are taking an envelope, you are taking a sheet of paper, folding it in half, right? Ooh, it's not going to give me very, let me see. If I fold it in half this way, how tall does that make the pages? Ooh, it's not a lot, is it? And this way is too big, yeah. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we're cutting the paper in half and we're making pages and we're making little envelope booklets. I may or may not run out of paper that I have down here. I brought paper down here to use for this, and I may or may not run out, in which case we may be using some extra fold-ins. I mean, some extra add-ins. Now, I suppose if you wanted your paper to more properly fit your envelope, because I have a little bit of OCD in me. This is going to drive me crazy. So I don't know that I'm going to make mine the way she did for all the sizes. So we're going to fold this down here like this, and we're going to cut it here. And I'm just going to have to make do with the fact that I have sorry, I'm getting a ruler. I'm not necessarily getting 2 pages out of every thing. Okay, so we'll hold on to that one because we might have a different size envelope we can use that one in, and I need this one. And I'm going to use... That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? If book page fit, you just fold a book page in half. I probably do have some book page that will fit. So that's something like this. That'll fit. This is supposed to be a little journal. And mine is going to be a little different than hers because I'm throwing this textbook page in here. But there's no reason you can't make it also a scrappy little part to your whatever journal you're adding it into. Now I want to make sure it doesn't hang out past my envelope, which it does not. And we'll put this on there. And then she only did, because she cut her page in half, she only did 2 pieces. But because I added that in there, and that's not exactly journaling space, we might add something else. And I can't decide if I want to cut that off. I kind of don't. So we're making a little switch up to what she did, which, you know, I mean, everybody's got to do their own thing, right? I was looking for something I just had sitting here. Anybody else do that? Drives me crazy. I just had it and it's like missing. Okay, I found my coffee dyed paper. Not that that was necessarily what I was looking for, but you know. We are going to add one more piece. I don't want to make it too thick. I'm not looking for this to be a journal, but I thought the textbook, I don't even know why I did that. I thought the textbook would be the textbook page would be a fun ad since it was sitting here and it fits. Okay, and then we are going to, how much did I cut off? 4 1/4. One, 2, 3, 4 1/4. I'm going to cut it right here. Man, what a start to a relatively simple video. Like all over the place. Okay. I'm going to put this one inside. Okay. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. And we're going to tuck it into here. Oh. I want this to be my cover. So like if I was to open it, it would go this way. This way. Do it this way. Okay. Like that. And then we're going to open it to the middle. And she just stapled it. Now she did curl it like this in case you don't have a stapler that will reach this far, and I don't think I do. So I'm probably going to have to do this curl thing. I don't want to crease it, but I want it to fit. Oh, I guess you want it this way. You want the clean side of the staple on the outside of the book, right? Isn't that usually the way it goes? Just don't staple your page edges to your center. Come on. I don't want to crease you, but you're like not cooperating. Okay, like that. And then one here like this. Try and sort of get it even. Should I put one in the middle? Just for, well, I'm trying to eyeball it evenly between those two. That's not it. There. Okay, and you have yourself a little booklet, right? Oh, unfold the pages. Okay, so there you have it. And you open it up and you've got pages to mess with. Okay, so let's put a few more together. I don't know if I have anything that this will fit in exactly. Oh, maybe this. I do have this little guy. They're even too small for that. I could put them in here, but I'm going to have to cut more off of them. How wide is this little guy? Okay, he's only 2 and a little over a half. So if we make these pages 2.5 inches wide, wait, they're not even on the right. Hold on. 2.5 inches wide. Oh, I don't know that I want purple in there though. Let's wait till I make more scraps to do that one because I don't want purple in there. Okay, that's not supposed to be down here. All right, let's do, how about this guy? And again, this is going to be too tall to do half. How about this? Is this too tall to do half? No, actually half is perfect for this. So this is a little, like an invitation. Yeah, actually I think it says on there, Hallmark invitations. This is an invitation envelope. So it's a good size for a half. So basically when she did the halves, and the thing is just me being finicky. I mean, she put, the pages that she put in hers were not necessarily, what do you call it? Oh, let's see, it sticks out. She cut them in half, and then if they were too small for the envelope, she stuck them in there anyway. I mean, she just stuck a little booklet in there. So it wasn't as though, because you have an envelope pocket, and then you have a little flippy booklet, and then you have this flap, right? So it doesn't matter that they don't fit. What I want to try with this one is folding them in half the other way. What is this under here? Is that an envelope? Holy envelope. That's huge. So this one we're just going to trim the end off of. I'm going to trim it right about here. And we are going to staple it in here. I wonder if my stapler, will it reach that far? Just. I'm trying to make sure that I've got it on there straight, because I keep putting my staples in crooked. Oh, goodness gracious. Come on, you can do it. My fingers are in the way. I'm getting in my own way, guys. There we go. Okay, I got it. Oh, that's a little knot on the crease. That's what I was trying to avoid, but... Okay, and then we have this one. So this has got the flippy bit, and then the pages, and more flippy bit. This needs to be trimmed right along here. Mostly because I stapled it. I stapled it too low in the book, not because it was... It has nothing to do with the fact that the pages are the wrong size. It's because I stapled it wrong. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get this over here. Alright, so there's another one. Now, I'm curious as to whether or not they will. We're just going to fold some paper in half for this big one. Of course. Maybe I'll put this in. You know what? I'm going to trim this. I've been looking for a place to use this. I love this picture. It's kind of like BC forward. And I just like the picture. Architecture, BC forward. And I really just want to use it. So I'm going to put it in this little booklet. Which probably means I won't use the purple piece. And this is actually blank on the inside. It's a little dirty. It did come out of a book. So, I mean, it's like got glue or, I don't know, something on it. So we'll do this and this. Like that. And we'll put them in here. That would be the cover, so this would be like this. Oh, we're going to have to trim it. Not the... Okay, so just this. Here, I'll mark this like this. We'll just mark it and trim it. Oh, I suppose I should have marked that out here where I can see it. Leave it to me, guys. I can overcomplicate anything. This was supposed to be a simple envelope booklet, and look at me go. I can literally complicate anything. Ask my husband. He will 100% agree with me. Okay. And then I'm going to hold on to that one. I'm probably going to have to refold that the other way, but We'll see. Nope, I wanted it this way. Okay, and then we're going to have to open this up. This is definitely going to be a fold and pinch. Fold it around, but don't get it in the way. Pinch it and staple it. I'm trying to make it straight. I think it's my hand, actually, that pushes it off. Okay. And then you just have booklet again. And you could even, I mean, maybe that's a little too dark, but when you open this up, you could write on there. So that's a big one. So you can make these any size. I mean, literally any size. Let's do pink because I think I want to get the pink with the brown. So if I cut this, oh, wait, no, this way, right? If we fold it this way, and then I fold it this way. We're going to cut it. After I flip it around as many times as possible. Well, so cat's out of the bag. I'm filming these ahead. So I can tell you that right now. Okay, and then I'm going to take. Now, as I've been doing, well, I can cut, no, wait, this way. And I can cut that torn corner down there off. Now, when she did hers, of course, one piece of paper gave her the pages she needed for one book. So it was one envelope, one piece of paper. She made a little booklet out of it. Like I said, I have to complicate things. So we are getting, you can still get 2 booklets out of it. It's just you're getting a big one and a small one. Because, like I said, I have to overcomplicate everything. It's just in my nature. I think we'll put this inside the pink. I was thinking about putting some music in here. What do you think? I know. I'm overcomplicating things again. I just want to put in is that even straight? No. Not even close. Why is that wet? Okay. Let me cut it. Take this right here. Okay. And then maybe I'll just leave the edge for fun. Photo on the back. Like that. Well, technically that's the front. No, there. Okay, now, I don't know if this is probably going to be one I have to fold. Alright, so we're going to do this one. I'm trying to straighten my stapler out. Okay. I didn't curl the end of the envelope with it. So it's being obstinate. Okay, and one more. Okay, I'm getting better at this stapling thing. Kind of. All right, so this one's got a little bit of music in it, some writing paper. I like it. All right, now the little bitty one. We'll do the little one, and then maybe we'll try and... Oh, I have this tall one because I wanted to experiment with... Well, first of all, I have this. Although, I don't know if that... I'd have to cut it. Yeah, I don't want to cut it. I guess I could. I don't know. I wanted to see if this would work with... if the talls were wide enough. If they're not, I'm not going to mess with it. No, it's too wide. Okay, I'm not messing with that right now. We're going to do this little guy, though. Okay, so basically what we need is, and I think we're going to put music page, because it would just be fun. We decided we're going to cut them 2 inches from the fold, so I'm going to cut it 2 inches. Wait, no, that's not what we decided. I said it was a little over 2.5. I'm going to cut it 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. Like that. And then this one gets 2.5 inches. And use up our scrappy pieces in the little guys. 2.5 inches. Oh, let's do this one. Two and a half inches. Yeah? Alright, get all that out of the way. There's some scrappy bits for later. And then for this, what we're going to do is we're going to find out how wide he is. 1, 2, 3, and slight tad bit over 3/4. Not much, though. Like, I think if I made them 3 3/4, they would be... I'm thinking I'm going to pull them back to 1/8. Oh, we're going to have to do them individually. Of course we are. I'm going to pull them 1/8, then do them 1/2. You guys are like, what? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. There. Keep on the music. Okay. Okay. We're going to make an itty bitty one. I should be okay stapling this one. I mean, as far as, like, not having to fold. Okay, and then we'll go through the other side. Down here. Okay. And then you got a little one. These are really cute, actually. And that little one is killing me. Okay. So we got a bunch of different sizes. I mean, you can make this with just about any size envelope, as long as you got paper that'll fit in it. Right? Okay, so let's look at what we might do to decorate one of them. So I have this guy. And we got pink on the inside. Get this out of the way. All right, let's put some of this one here. I'm just going to tear it. I don't think that's plenty, right? Yeah. And we're going to tear me see. I'm trying to figure out how wide I need it. I'll tear it right about here. That might have gone too wide. Not by much. Let's see. Okay, so we just want to tear. This is a little too wide on this side. Nope, still. I love it when it's down in the middle of the piece of paper I'm trying to tear. Okay. All right. So we're going to put this on here. Now, before we do that, we are going to get, there we go, this guy. Let's see, what do we want to do around the... I'm thinking, which in and of itself could be dangerous. You never know. I'm thinking of brushing, actually. Where did it go? Just had it. Let's brush this on here. I can do the middle because I'm not doing anything with the middle. It's going to get covered up. That's my point. I will say this. The brush gets mostly cleaned out every time I use it. But sometimes there's a little bit of the previous color left in there, and I think it makes cool color blends. Now, the sad part is if you really like one of the color blends, you might not be able to repeat it. That's the sad part. But, you know. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe I'll do... Ooh, wow. Okay. Came out darker than I was expecting. Okay, and then I was thinking I would do... Where's my... I have an aged mahogany. It's kind of a burgundy color. Ah, there we go. Okay. Stamp that off a little bit back there. Okay, and then we'll do... I haven't been putting anything. Okay, now, I might have overdone it. Let's see. I'm hoping not. Oh, I think that's good. Oh, guys, I love it. Okay, the only other thing I need to do, and I'm actually going to do this with Vintage Photo, is I'm going to ink the this piece. I'm excited with how this is turning out. This is my Cozy Autumn Tea Kit. By the way, this paper is from my Cozy Autumn Tea Kit. It's really weird saying that. Like telling people I'm using something from a kit. Okay. I don't know what this is going to do with my glue stick, but... Oh, that doesn't have any glue in it. Why is that in there? Alright. Come on, Scotch, you're up. Alright. I'm gonna have to order some glue sticks. I think I'm down to I think I have 2 of these Scotch glue sticks that I ordered like a really long time ago. Do they even make these anymore? I was hearing for the longest time that people were having trouble finding them. And they don't sell them in stores, even stores that sell Scotch glue. So I was just wondering if Scotch stopped making them, which is kind of weird considering, you know, people use glue sticks. I don't know. Maybe their other glue was selling better. Okay. So we're going to put that down. Let me get my... Nope, that's got to move. I don't want stuff everywhere. Okay. Oh, I'm thrilled with how that turned out. Okay, so we'll take that off. Now, just for fun, what you could do... Wait, did I have a small piece that I was tucking under things to stamp on? There it is. You could tear little pieces of this off. Even this one with the stamping on it. And I don't like points. That's got to come off. Not even little points. Don't like them. Okay. And you could use them to decorate pages on the inside. So let me get... It almost blends in too much. Weird as that is to say. I thought maybe this would be a good place to use some of these. These Tim Holtz flowers, I like them to some extent. I wish they were thinner. Like these ones, instead of thick chipboard. I'm not a fan of the chipboard. That's the wrong color. So we don't like that. I'm looking for, well, what's this? That's the right corner, kind of. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay. Let's see what else is in here. I do have the inside to look at, so see if I want to put any roses or anything on the inside. And then we have these weird shaped things. I always look at these and go, what am I ever going to use that for? I guess I could use it and then put something on top of it. But that's what I'm talking about when I say it's chipboard. It makes it harder to put like things on it, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. I'm probably speaking in tongues. It's very blendy, isn't it? Kind of like it though. Gonna cut off this lace and use some of this. I got my hot glue gun on, guys. We're gonna fancy this one up. Tear that off of there, which means I'm gonna have to bunch it. Okay, this is the open side. Okay, good. All right, so we're gonna knock a bunch of stuff on the floor. including my scissors. It feels loose, like it's not pulling anything. Okay, so we put this in it, and then we scrunch it, hopefully. Doesn't have to be a lot of scrunching, actually. But now that I've got the thing down here, I should be able to scrunch faster. Maybe, maybe not. You know, I use this, and sometimes I'm like, to try and keep my hands clean, and sometimes I look at it and I go, you know what? I can scrunch better with my fingers. And I usually can. If I can get it to not stick to my fingers, that's my problem. Is that it usually sticks to my fingers. Ooh, or I burn them. That too. Ha! It's hot. That is why they call it hot glue, I know. Okay, so, you know, taking inspiration from Tina, since these are her mass makes, we are doing some lacy things. Okay. Well, I'm gluing it to the table. All right. I'll cut this off at the bottom because I have too much. Or do we want to go around the corner? No, I don't. I'm just going to cut it off at the bottom. Hold on to it because I might use it. I have some buttons over here. I know, dangerous, dangerous. I have to decide whether or not I want to put that there. Or here where it's real flat. Oh my gosh. Getting all that hot glue on my fingers drives me crazy. I mean, it's all over my fingers. I'm kind of trying to get it underneath the outer edge of this lace, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I also don't know how I'm going to get this to stick. Let's get this out. See if I can get at least part of it down. We're going to go right along here and see if I can just sort of shimmy it underneath. Yeah, we're coming up on the end of the weekend when I'm filming this. I know I said happy Thanksgiving, but remember I film ahead for these, so it's like, well, I can tell you, I'm filming this on November 4th. I mean, I told you when you watch video 1, you'll see a little thing go across the screen that says I filmed that on October 9th, because I keep talking about the Halloween decorations being in stores. Well, by the time you see that video, there will not be any Halloween decorations in the stores anymore. But the conversation had significance at the time because it was October 9th. So, yeah. What do I do with the roses that I liked on here? These ones. Okay, and we are going to... Where's my... I'm going to get a piece of book page and we are going to try and these have very small white edges, but we're just gonna dull them down a little bit. And then I'm thinking I might try hot glue on here. At least for most of it. All right, I better get it down before I... Oh, right there. It's definitely hot. I'm gonna put a small little dab right there. Push that down. I don't want that stem to come off of there. Okay, and then we'll see. Where'd my button go? I lost it. There it is. I don't know if he goes. He's not the right color. Oh, I also had this. Was I going to put this on here? Maybe? That is still hot. I don't know. No. If I did that, I would have to put it at the top. Like that. I'm not totally opposed to the idea. I would probably end up cutting it short, though. Like maybe... I'm cutting around a little oval shape. Like that. And then we'll put a dollop right here to stick that in. And some on here. I probably should have tested the white one. Shoot. I didn't think about it before I put the glue on there. Okay. I like it. Guys, that turned out gorgeous. I'm loving it. Okay, so the other thing about this, though, is when you open it, you got this. Now, I did see, this wasn't from Tina, but I did see Kathleen Maurer make some layered pocket type things, and it gave me the idea that you could take a piece of paper, cardstock, like this, and put it over this space and kind of make the edge not look quite so like an envelope necessarily so much. If you don't care, then obviously don't worry about it. And again, you could decorate the inside of this flap. My thought for these was to put them on like pages like this with maybe a little flower. Like that. No, that doesn't go. It's the wrong color. Like that. So when you open it up, it's got a little bit of the outer oh, I like the other one better actually. But I have it on there like that. Alright, let's ink it. I know I've made a mess of my area here. I'm going to put this down just to do the inside flap of this, and then I'm going to let you go. So this was envelope booklets. I think that these are really cute now that I've made them. I wasn't sure. I mean, it's kind of a something different. I wasn't sure if I was going to like them, but I think they're really cute. Just trying to get that white, not so white. Sometimes the ink comes off too much. Sometimes if you get it right away, you can wipe some of it off. My fingers are all messy. But anyway, there was one last thing she mentioned, and that was to turn the back flap into a pocket by gluing a journaling card over it. So if you glue some sort of card to that back pocket, and then I'll grab a card real quick and show you what I mean. I'm not going to glue one to it because I don't think I have anything that would go with the way I'm decorating this. So I don't want to. Listen. Okay. All right. So that is it. Now, this back flap. She said you could take a card. I'm looking for a card. Okay, well, something like this. So this has got pockets and stuff on it. Well, here, I'll use the card that's in the pocket. So you take this card and you glue it in the book. For my money, I would glue this card to this flap. I would glue that down really good, and then you know me, guys, I would probably put masking tape on it. But because it's on the top part of the flap, I feel like it would be less likely to get caught. And then you glue the card down as a pocket, and then your booklet is attached, right? That way, and then you could, tuck something in there. Now, she said you could also glue, the flap down to your page and then glue this on top as a pocket. I think I would glue the page, especially if you wanted to make these and store them. So I could make a card that matches the front of this, and go ahead and glue it to my flap. And then when I glued it down, I would just glue it down as a pocket in the book. Make sense? I'm sure you guys all understand what I mean. So that's them, guys. Little envelope booklets. I had no idea what she was talking about when I saw the title for this. And having made a few now, I think they're a great idea. I think you guys should give them a try. I will link Tina's playlist in my description box. And you guys can go over and check out her mass makes. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody.